Hello everybody, once again, this is AikawaKazu and welcome back to another Bloodline video here. Today we'll address one issue that most of you guys might have, trouble with, or might be facing, or you might be questioning yourself regarding this. We'll be talking about gold. Alright, so I'll talk about three main things. What is gold used for? Alright, how do you farm gold efficiently? And a summary at the end. So what is gold used for in Bloodline? There are 5 main things that gold is used for in Bloodline. The first one, of course, the simplest one, will be the basic fusion of in the game. For example, if I want to fuse, EXP materials or units to my hero, I'll use gold. So that's like the first basic use of gold. The second one, which is the money sink in the game, or one of the 2 money sinks in the game, will be the potential awakening system. Alright. So potential awakening, helps you allows you to change into another potential on your hero without risking of replacing it. So you have a choice to decide whether you want to replace the potential, but the cost doubles every time you click on it, and it caps at 40,000. So for example, if I show you guys my pep right now, you can actually get above 15%. I think a lot of people actually thought that 15% is the highest you can get for potential awakening. Personally, I thought 15% was the highest you can get, but just I think 6 hours back when 5 AM, when potential awakening resets, the cost resets every day at after 5 AM, I tried to re-potential my reborn pep and I got 20% increase in defense. So potential awakening caps at 40,000, it doubles every time you use it, starts at 5,000. So 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Oh sorry, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, and then 40,000, and it caps at 40,000. So potential awakening is the second thing that you will use a lot of your gold for, especially when you're in endgame, you don't have anything else to spend on, you really want the best potential or the right potential for a unit. This is where you'll spend a lot of your gold. But personally, I recommend you to stop once you hit 40,000, especially in early game. Do not overspend on potential awakening. There are some people that, just keep pressing it and realize, oh shit, just press 10 times, 400,000 gold gone. And you might think 400,000 gold is not a lot, right? I mean, Kazu here has 960,000, close to 1 million. But that's not true. Because for my Oath of Dawn account, when I'm still trying to get my little to 4 stars, and to do that, you need a 4-star Reborn Pep, alright, and a 4-star Godly Eagle, the Sword Shield combo. And to get units from 3 stars to 4 stars, you need 250,000 gold every time when you do that. So every time you evolve a 3-star unit, alright, and to a 4-star unit, you need 250,000 gold. Which means, to get your 3-star little via the collection task, the Sword and Shield combo, you'll require to save up 750,000 gold, which essentially means that I only have about 210,000 gold right now to spare. And on my Oath of Dawn account, I actually do not even have 900,000. I have only 570,000 gold on my Oath of Dawn account, which means I don't have enough to get a 4-star little getting another 3-star little from the collection task. So gold, a lot of gold is used in evolution, and mind you, to evolve from 4 to 5 stars, alright, you require 800,000 gold. So after you get your 4-star little, after you spend 750,000 gold to get her to 4-star, and then the next thing you'll work on usually is to get a Ron to 5 stars. And to do that, you need to save up another 800,000 gold. So if you add up my gold right now, I would have been a few $1,000,000 heir in Bloodline. But I'm not, because 800,000 gold is spent on Ron, and then 750,000 gold is spent on and these are just 2 units that you might be evolving. So if you're playing other characters, you're trying to evolve, let's say for example a 3-star Ninja Spring to 4-star and then 4-star to 5-star, you need to prepare another 1.5 million gold to do that. Perhaps even more. So evolution, it's the 4th, right? Wait, it's the 3rd thing that you'll spend a lot of your gold on. So you have fusion, potential awakening, and evolution. Alright. So the 4th thing that you'll spend your gold on will be buying, airship items. Look at this. Shin fragments, 150,000 gold 5. I think I'll just buy it. So every time you see fragments here on, endgame characters that you do not know that you can get or it might be out in the future, and you have spare gold like me, yep, you can buy them first. You will spend money buying, materials that's sold on the airship merchant as well. Sometimes there are nice EXP materials that you need to buy as well. 20,000 gold is needed. So this is the 4th thing that you'll spend on gold on airship merchant. While not a lot, it is still a significant amount, and you want to make sure that you have gold to spend on, especially when you see something that you really need. Alright, especially, you know, I'm sure you guys have trouble trying to get the green emerald crystal thing. I forgot the name for it. Actually, we can check pretty quickly here. Let's see, not this one. How about Instant Rig? Not Instant Rig either. But basically, you will need gold to buy those materials. And the last thing that you'll spend your gold on is the crafting of potions. Alright, look at this Crux kit. 2000 gold per click. Alright, and to get that, you need to craft the tier 2 healing potion, and it costs 600 gold. And stuff like Bloodlust is 1.8k gold. I mean, sure, one time 1.8k is very low. Imagine you craft 10 potions, that's 18,000. So potion crafting also takes a bit of gold, not a lot compared to evolution and potential awakening, but this will be the 5 main things that you will definitely use your gold on. So gold is actually pretty important in Bloodline. So you want to make sure that every time you try to earn gold, you want to make sure that you do it efficiently. And the main ways that you can get gold in Bloodline is via the event dungeon, which is the Buried Legend dungeon. Alright, the Buried Legend event dungeon. So there are 2 ways you can actually increase your, or there are 2 types of units that you can put in your squad to increase your gold gain from Buried Legend. One is via having a hero with a leader skill that increases gold gain, like this guy, this one-eyed box, which is like a mimic. Alright, look at that, he opens up. His leader skill increases gold gain by 15%. Alright, and the other one you can get is Kate. It's a water type monster. Right down here. Alright, she can get up to 4 stars, which means the leader skill can upgrade twice, I think. Or maybe just once. So you can get up to 20 or 25%, I can't remember. I remember I had a screenshot of someone having a 4 stars Kate. Let me just check. I'll add it in to the video itself when I see it again. So Kate is another hero or another unit that you can use to increase your gold gain. But one thing, the downside, that is that you require them to be the leader. Sometimes you want Ron to be the leader so that you can get maximized EXP when you're running the event dungeon. So the other alternative that you can go for is Insane Rig, but you need him at 3 stars. Alright, you need him at 3 stars. It's a lightning base or thunder base unit. And where's my Insane Rig? Oh yeah, he's my party right now. Alright, so Insane Rig, his gold increase is via his talent. 15% extra gold gain in battle as long as he occupy a spot in the squad. So I'll recommend Insane Rig, and you can obtain him 2 ways. One is via challenge. Alright, march on. You can go 5 times every day for challenge, and you need, I believe, 10 fragments. Though I don't really recommend you guys to spend fragments, or rather spend challenge mode runs on him, but if you really can spare those 5 challenge runs, farming Insane Rig fragments just to get your gold gain increased by 15%, it's quite worth it, especially when Buried Legend is available on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays. Did I miss him already? I think I have 0 fragments on him. Yep. Let me just... I think I just need 10 fragments, so you just need to run 2 days, you can get an Insane Rig already. So if not, right, you can actually get his 2-star version from the quest, chapter 1. I believe it's March. I don't think it's March 1. I'm not too sure, but if you get a 2-star version, you can click how to obtain, and you'll know where to get Insane Rig 2 stars, and then you get it to full level, and then you evolve it, you become 3 stars. So that's another way to do it. Aside from the challenge mode, fragment crafting. So let's see how much gold we can get with Insane Rig in our party. So for Underworld Legend 3, right, you'll get an average of 50 to 55,000 gold every run, alright? And for Underworld level 2, it's around 45,000 gold average, but it depends on how much mines drop cards you get that you can sell. But the Underworld Legend 1, alright, the last boss, it's 100% card drop. His card is worth 15,000 gold. So a lot of your gold will be actually, or rather a lot of your gold will be earned from drops from these mines when they die. Alright, like when you hit them, they'll drop gold, right? Get it. So this amount actually varies. Sometimes they don't burst into gold when they die. Sometimes they do. So your amount here really varies a lot. So the extra 15% will help you decrease the lowest amount you'll get usually. Alright. So there are times where the level 2 berry dungeon event gold dungeon gave me 50,000 on level 2, and then it only gave 50,000 on level 3. So it's quite bad, and that's without Insane Rig. So let's see how much Insane Rig can give us with the extra 15%. So I already let you guys know that the average is about 50,000 gold. You get 50 to 55,000 gold for level 3 without Insane Rig. So let's see if we can break that average with Insane Rig. We probably should, right? If not, it means it doesn't work, right? So one thing to note, right? Leader skill, right? For example, God Bow Gen, right? Even when she dies, her leader skill actually still works. Okay. So if you bring Kate or you bring the One Night Box in and they die because they're like low level, it's fine. You'll still notice the gold drop increase, even if they're dead. But for Insane Rig's talent, I'm actually not too sure. Alright, to be honest, I'm not too sure. So doing pretty well, 36,000 already before the final boss, and the final boss himself usually drops decent amount of gold drops. And he's already 15,000 gold, so we already broke 51,000 gold drop already. Since we definitely get 15,000 gold from this guy, and we got 0 cards, alright. So one thing I noticed as well is if you get a lot of gold drops, you will not get a lot of cards. But there are times where you get both a lot of gold drops and a lot of cards. So if you notice that you get 0 card drops, like if you really want to farm gold, you should definitely reset. You can go leave battle and you just lose 2 staminas. Yeah, and they'll reset all the potions that you use, that kind of stuff. So you only lose 2 staminas just to reset. And this works for any event dungeon as well as a very useful trick if your luck is not so good. But it's fine here. Just to show you guys the average. So we got, look at that, 48,000 gold just from this, and plus 15,000 gold means that we got 63,000 gold. 63,000 gold from this run. And if we take a calculator to calculate 1.15 times 55,000, yep, it's about 63,000. So I think this is one of the worst runs you can do. We're gonna do one more just to show you guys when you get cards. Hopefully you get more drops this time. Alright, hopefully we get more drops this time. I think I'm just gonna put my Rick in defense mode. But this time we might get very little gold drops from the monsters. So as I mentioned, the gold drops you get vary. Sometimes you get a lot and you get a lot of cards. Sometimes you get no cards but a lot of gold, and sometimes you get both. We're not doing so good right now, I think. Only 4,800. Just now I believe we had 8,000 on our first 1 out of 6 battle. 6,000. So I think being efficient in farming gold is very, very important. Something that is very important to do from the start. Yeah, because if you start late, right, you'll always be behind. Alright, since let's say, okay, so he died already. So let's see if having Insane Rig dead will affect. If you get around the same amount of gold overall at the end of the run, then we know that even with him dead, it's fine, because he's technically still in the squad, just that he's dead, you know. But my point is, if you start farming gold efficiently from the start, you'll realize that you have a lot of spare gold. Compared to, like you would have farmed 50% more gold every time there is an event dungeon, and then since the start. So compared to someone that started late like me, alright, you will have a lot of, how do I put it, additional gold. Because if you know games are, you know, done in a way that they know how much, the potential amount of like gold, or you know, like where will someone actually, how much gold you need at a certain stage, let's put it that way. Like they know that you need, like, as I mentioned, 750,000 gold for Lilo, so I'm pretty sure they know that, they calculated that players will need that amount of gold at that stage. And they know that even if they don't get Insane Rig, they'll be fine, that kind of stuff, like if you look at it that way. Alright, so let's slaughter this guy. So we didn't have 28,000 this time, but we got two card drops compared. AikawaKazu done in the previous round. Let's see here. I don't think we will hit 63,000 this time, but Insane Rick actually died. I wouldn't say at the very early, he died at the back. So it's okay to die in event dungeons because the number of stars you get doesn't really matter, since you can't raid event dungeons anyway. Alright, we still hit 40,000, so that's 15,000 plus 2 cards. 15,000 plus 2 cards. So 40,800. Alright. We have one 4-star, one 5-star. So this guy is 5,000. Okay, so we have 55,000 plus 5,000 is 60,000. This guy is 1.5k, so 60,000, 61,000, or rather 62,300 from the second run. Yeah, so it's about 1k difference. So I think Rick still worked even with him being dead. If not, at the end we won't get like 10k gold from the boss drop itself. So I guess that's it. So make sure you get your own Insane Rick. This one I recommend since it's a talent compared to leader skill. Or you can put Insane Rick if you really want to be tryhard. You can put Insane Rick and then you put another character of leader skill. So you get, I believe it stacks. And because one is talent and one is leader skill. So you have 15% plus another possible 20% from Kate if you get her to 3 stars or 4 stars. And that is 35% more. And that will mean that you get a lot more gold. So yep, if you want to be that tryhard, you can try. And I'm not too sure if you can put 4 Insane Ricks in one character that can like wipe everybody, that kind of stuff. But if you can actually try putting 2, maybe it can work. But I have not tried that out if the talent skill actually stacks. If you did, let me know because I don't have 2 Insane Ricks right now. If not, I think that's it for this video. Remember what do you need gold for? Remember what you can do to increase your gold farming efficiency. That's it, guys. If you enjoyed or if you learned something from this video, help me out or support me by giving this video a thumbs up. Really appreciate if you do that. Share this with our friends who are playing Bloodline so they can farm gold efficiently as well. Leave behind a comment if you have any other units that you know that give better gold increase, that kind of stuff that you can leave in the chat so that we know. My name is AikawaKazu. Thanks for watching once again. God bless, and I'll see you guys and girls in the next Bloodline video. Goodbye.